to bring in Deroy Murdock. He's joined us, the panel here. I think it's interesting, Deroy, that we've heard Blake Berman and Josh Blackman say that this is obviously, quote, well coordinated. In other words, it wasn't it wasn't a knee-jerk reaction to news today. And I think this is going to be critical from the political aspect of this, because Democrats will certainly seize on the idea that, hey, here was a guy who said hundreds of thousands of classified or potentially classified emails were sent from Huma Abedin to her husband, and had to tell the public days before the election when in fact it was only a few. So it feels like that part is critical to the story, because the political uproar on this over the next 24 hours is going to be amazing.
Well, the uproar is going to be interesting because I assume the Democrats who oppose everything Trump does will complain, oh my God, Trump fired Comey, this is an awful thing, what a dictator, blah, blah,
but
blah.
They'll also say Comey cost Hillary the election.
That's exactly
unnecessarily.
It.
Why? Did he want to stay in his job if Trump won the election?
They have painted Comey as this great devil who cost Hillary Clinton her entitlement to the White House. And so they painted him in a very bad light. So it's going to put them in a very odd situation where now they're going to come out and defend the same man who they think is the person who kept Hillary Clinton in the private sector.
So how do you see it playing out? It's just going to be one of these things where the mainstream media will have one narrative, and you'll really have to do your homework to understand that apparently, and by the way, we're trying to get the other part of this, the letter that was sent to President Trump, the well-coordinated part, that this is something that they've been obviously considering for some time.
I think what you're going to see over the next few days is new tape or new images of the Democrats defending Comey as the latest victim of Trump, and you'll also have images from just a few days ago of Hillary Clinton saying this is the man who destroyed her campaign. I think they're going to be very, very schizophrenic on this.
Josh Blackman, you're the professor, you're the scholar, if you will, on these things. Do you see changes? Do you see changes in the job of Attorney General? Do you see something happening here with respect to perhaps even a paradigm shift in the role because of in the aftermath of the James Comey saga? Because it's been one hell of a saga.
It has. A few months ago, Judge Lawrence Silberman on the D.C. Circuit, who was a member of the Ford and Nixon administrations, wrote in the Wall Street Journal, quote, "Who the hell does Mr. Comey think he is? A legal Clark Kent emerging in tights from a very tall telephone booth to save the country?" And I think it's a very apt phrase. Comey, I think, took it upon himself to do what he thought was best for the country, not what was best for the rule of law and for the agency he headed. I think that in no small part is why Trump terminated him today.
All right, guys, once again, for the audience who's just now tuning in, President Trump has terminated Director Comey after the suggestion from the Attorney General and the Deputy Attorney General. Perhaps they all thought he was maybe a legal Clark Kent as well. We'll be right back.